Uh, hey y'all, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that trill to give you a thrill that is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. All right, water signs. All right, water signs. I like extinguishers. Ishas. Ishas. Back them into a corner when they don't need ya. You finish it. You take it as information. You do what you will. Or not. Doesn't make us any difference. Okay, so you are another element who has innocence to you. And it's very interesting. It's probably not even surprising, to some of you, or at least to me. It's not that surprising because water connects with the womb. Okay, the womb is made up of water. The baby comes from water, okay? And babies are innocent. They were just with God, all right? However you think the circle of life goes, that's what it is, all right? That's not the important part here, all right? Not saying that everybody is this. Some of you may. I can't remember. I think it was fire signs who were possibly innocent, or was it air signs? No, air signs said they're not as innocent as doves or something. But yeah, so I did a reading like this for each element. This is the last element. I wasn't gonna even do all elements. I was just gonna do whatever I was led to. I was guided to. Okay. And this is a reading where, a lot of people are getting a lot of information, a lot of data about what's currently going on. I know, all right? I see the effects. I see it before it happens, and I really pity those who don't, all right? Whether you're innocent or guilty, especially when you're guilty, I pity you. Anyway, so we're because of this, the nature of this conversation, or the nature of what is surrounding water signs and what they have done in the situations and stuff that come up in the energy, we're going to focus on their positivity. So the last 3 elements I did, even the one that was claimed to be innocent, I believe is fire. Well, not claimed, but most of them, were justified by God. God had forgiven you. God probably even guided you in some of those situations to do some of the things you weren't in agreement with as it pertains to yourself and how you're being viewed to the world and stuff like that, if that is important to you. So this reading is going to take a little bit of a detour from even that, because I didn't focus that much on the positive, but I did focus on the positive, if that makes sense. So check it out. If you are a fire sign, have fire sign placements, just interested, want to cross watch for someone, if you were intrigued by, anything like that, definitely check it out. I did it not too long ago as I'm recording this. Thank you for the first like, and may God bless you just for that. So water signs definitely may be innocent, and I compare it to a fire extinguisher. I didn't want to say fire because I didn't want that message to get mixed up. Spirituality is that deep. All right, it is that deep. It is that intricate. Thank you for the second like, and may God bless you just for that. Bonusly too, because the first blessings get bonus blessings. I don't know if I said it, but both of y'all gonna get bonus blessings. And shout out to the 9 people up in here. It was other numbers too. I say that every now and then because they mess with my stuff, claim I'm talking to myself. I don't got nobody supporting me and stuff like that, and that's fine. How long y'all choose to stay, I appreciate y'all time today. Shout out to the now 12 people, as I was saying that. But yeah, so if you're not familiar with this reading, this is the first element you visit. Okay, this is my last element. If you don't know that I'm recording, but I did all 3 elements, similar subject, surrounding issues in their lives. Okay, whether they're innocent or guilty, give them more information about people they're interacting with and stuff like that. I started off with the overall general energy of what people are being accused of, or since we're focusing more on the positive, we're going to focus more on, like what you've done, what good you've done. Okay. Not even what you've contributed, because what you contributed probably just had to be a extinguishing result. Okay. You just had it what happens when, like the fire gets too big and, there's a fire extinguisher right there. You're going to break the glass, or you're going to find a way to grab that extinguisher, find a way to work it if you don't know how, and you're going to use it, if something requires you to. So that's what happened in a lot of water sign situations. So they're sitting around, we, us as a collective, are walking around with heavy guilt that you were already forgiven for, justified for, and it made sense in the situation. You're probably worried about something no one even knows, no one thinks is relevant as well. Water signs, okay? So I'm sorry if it sounds weird, because I'm trying to stay on the positive, because I think it is important, at least for this element, okay? And I don't know if you are familiar with what guilt can do to you. It will have you acting in ways you don't even understand. You don't even realize that you're doing this. You're realizing you're doing something else. Guilt will do that to you. Guilt will introduce delusion into your life. I promise you, Think about when, or if you are, I guess, a victim of this, I don't know, a person with like felonies and, things that warrants and stuff like that. You're now thinking about what happens when, when something big happens and you have that on your record. You're more so focused on that after you already done the deed, because that is important. That's the reason why you're moving forward in the future. Whatever it is, whatever state it's in, as well. A state could be significant as well. Something with the name state in it as well. A credit union could be significant for water signs. Okay, so we're gonna see what positive that you should be you should acknowledge in yourself. If nobody else does it, you should probably acknowledge it in yourself, and that may help you forgive yourself. Okay, so I'm going to use tarot. I equate tarot to the truth, but this could be past, present, and future energy. Keep that in mind as well, okay? So there's a lot of things to focus on so that you can get the right message, all right? So I've split the deck on the Magician, but we have the Queen of Coins at the top of the deck, okay? So I wanted to take some time out and tell you what I split the deck on, because the Magician in reverse is, letting me know, because it should be black magic. It should feel like black magic. But the energy of this card is giving me is like, if it was black magic, it was justified. Like, it had to be done. So a Queen of Pentacles could feel like this towards a water sign as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then if you don't know how this works, after I do the overall energy, I will break down each sign, okay? And I have timestamps in the description box for all these type of readings on every element, all right? Musical message, I guess. And then we have the 8 of Coins right behind the Queen of Pentacles with the 6 of Coins. So it's giving me, like someone was dangling a carrot in your face or taunting you or something like that, and how you remain calm, how you remain composed, how you continue to use your resources, whether you had a job or not. That's what's giving me as well. How you continue to not change your mind. I'm getting like in specific, they not change your mind when it comes to helping people, because I feel like that's been a get out of jail free card for a lot of people, and forgiving themselves, You know, they'll say like, I have a right to change my mind, but not understanding that changing your mind impacts a whole lot of other things, and it probably will rob you of your blessings that you can receive in the future for keeping your mind. Okay. That this could also be symbolism of someone losing their mind. You know, they're losing their mind. Their mind is running away. Their mind is walking away from them physically. You know, not going crazy type of losing your mind, but it relates. It relates to the delusion of that crazy. All right. So some of you guys are justified in going crazy or walking away or making these judgment calls. The year 86, 68 could be significant, or the 60s or the 80s could be significant for water signs. Even for the cards to be a right, it could be like, oh, this person is a stand-up person. And God is trying to remind you, you as that person is a stand-up person, water sign. Thank you for the third like. Amen. God bless you just for that. Is a stand-up person. They got their own. They have their job lined up. Some of you guys could be in retirement as well. They help each other. So you guys could like live in a family with live in a house with multiple family members. But I was trying to say you help others who are unfortunate, whether they're, you know, like strangers or not. You know, you are that person, or this is also giving me like, you're that person people can call if they need a check written. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles here, you know, and that is also good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad when it don't resonate. But I hate that this is not your story, because we're trying to focus on the positive. So good, you know, help yourself to not being your story. All right. And then we have Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like, so maybe someone was trying to monetize your help, put a price tag to it and stuff like that. And God is here to remind you, water sign, you know, like, you've done enough. Your help was sufficient. Okay. Or you've done enough in the situation. Maybe you helped too much. Okay. As well. Then Five of Pentacles is right before the Six of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles is in the middle. It's like you got over the big hump, and now you're on your way down. You're sailing. Someone's name could be Issa or have Issa in it. And then we got Sun in reverse, the Sun in reverse. And it's like she could bathe in it, bask in the ambience and stuff like that. But someone's like deferring themselves from happiness, deferring themselves from joy. I say joy is the ultimate goal of life. So it could also mean that joy is the ultimate person to look to. All right. Joy, especially if someone's name is Joy, or joy has done this to you. All right. Don't take on the energy joy should take on. Like, I'm also even getting a child forgiving their parents. So it's like, you know, your parent did this to you. Don't take it out on your significant other. Don't take it out on your brother or sister. Don't take it out on your friend, your coworker, whoever it is, your boss even, you know, the client at your, you know, job. Don't take it out on them. They didn't do anything. Sun could also goes back to the child, younger self energy, going back to that innocence. Cancer, I heard, you know, like in particular, you're going back to that innocence. So it's like you were innocent. You know, I feel like they're saying like there's so many ways you can dice this up and say you were innocent, because you were. They backed you into a corner. You start swinging, pulled out that fire extinguisher, and when that foam or that substance hit the fire, it had to go out. It was like an inevitable situation. We are enabling you in this case. We are trying you. But I was trying to make it a point to know that I was referring to trials and, you know, courts and stuff like that. So this is people throwing their rock and hide in their hand as well. So someone's being put on trial, someone's being put on judgment, whether it's happening or not. And then we got Nine of Wands here. Yeah, whether it's happening or not, there's a war happening, there's a case going, a spiritual case, something is happening in the spiritual realm. Whether you believe it's somewhere else or we are living amongst it, okay? Then Nine of Cups, and as I'm saying that, because I think it's very interesting on this Nine of Wands. Although Nine of Wands could be like a battle card, like you should look like your scars. You should have scars. You should be dirty. You should, whatever, look unkempt, or not as polished as you normally are used to being seen. But think about it. They say that about your personality if you react or stand up to yourself. Stand up for yourself, maybe to yourself. Some of you delulus. Anyway, when you stand up for yourself, you're not normally like that. Or you haven't seen somebody in years, months, or weeks, or days, whatever it is. And you're not normally like that. Whether you're on the good side or the bad side. Baby, you're justified. But society has not given us, or you, the room to be something else. Despite what you're going through, or as you're going through it. But it's interesting, on this card, she is surrounded in teddy bears. Like someone gave her a lot of gifts. And, she has castles. And this looks like an older, not older, but grown woman, adult woman. But she's sitting in this like it belongs to her. It don't belong to her daughter. It belongs to her. Or something like that. So even them, they say like it was for you. You did it for your daughter. You did it for them. You did it whoever it was for. Water sign. And then with the Nine of Cups coming out, it's like you have to go through the fire. You have to extinguish that fire after the wands and come with the cup. You have to use that cup to put it out. And on this card, I look at her like, I don't know how I know this, but just from the nature of what Nine of Cups is to me, I believe Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment, like a lot of people do, right? I also equate it to like David saying to God, please prepare a table in front of my enemies, which could translate to many different things for people as well. But on this card, she's is just one person standing in the bathroom, and there are two toilet seats facing each other. She looks like she's playing on her phone. She has one foot off the floor, and then it looks like whatever she's saying, like in a normal case, she would have been like up in arms about it, like, okay, I gotta go and stuff like that. But she was like, yeah, I'll be down in a minute. Like she's taking her time with something or something like that. And I just look at this card as, knowing that, she is fulfilled. She finally got to that stage where she feels relief, where she can make that sigh. I'm not sure if that's what this card says, but that's what I get from that, and it really flows with the message if you pay attention or understand. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse. So it's like, despite all this you went through, you came in as the victim and the victor. Like you literally, like you were in a situation where there was trouble. They was like, call the superhero, and then the superhero that they called was you. But also, you're still being the one hurt in the situation. So you're fighting the situation, being hurt in the situation, and then once you win, somebody comes and lifts up your hand as the victor. Like, but you were all in this, getting knocked around and stuff like that. See, somebody's not expecting backlash, expecting something to spill. So, like with those type of people, you have to really evaluate and analyze their position and place in your life, whether you want it to continue or not. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so with the King of Swords being in reverse, it was like someone was there to save you or help you or something like that, but you didn't need it. They said you got it on your own, or this is what the reputation is. So you have no room to make mistakes, to have problems and stuff like that. And I know that all too well. All my life, there was a time I used to live with this family, and I needed to stay after school. I normally don't have homework because I'll get it done so fast in class before I left school. but I also get the lessons very easily too. So I'll get done early with my regular assignment and be able to get done for homework and be able to help others. And this family knew that. So when it was a subject, it was physics. I found it challenging, you know, like, or at least this particular unit in physics, I found it challenging. And now it's kind of one of the things I use normally, you know, like I had to just really understand the trick of it. But, and it was proportions as it relates to physics, if someone's interested. But yeah, I had to stay after school for real, you know, but this family had a reason to believe, because of who I was associated with, that I wasn't, you know, actually getting the tutoring I need and stuff like that, because I never need help. I never need help. You too smart. Why would you need to stay after school for tutoring? Why do you need to stay after school for extra help? You're too smart. So is that proof enough for you guys? All right. But yeah, and you know who I'm talking to. Don't take that if you don't, if you got confused, that wasn't for you. They know exactly who I'm talking to. They like to talk to me, and I love to talk back. Like, they love to swing on me, and I love to swing back. I don't like to welcome it, and I don't like to introduce it. But I damn sure ain't gonna lay over and take it anymore. Or I ain't going down without a fight. Let's just say that. So hit me and I hit you back. Hit me and I hit you back. So that could also be a message for you, water signs. They hit you. So God said that was just your lick back. You were just getting your lick back. All right? And then we got the hermit, because it was here to teach you, or they were here to teach you, or they were supposed to be teaching you. You had the person who was supposed to protect you, guide you, help you, give you information. Now they like, where do I sit, teacher? You know, like, where do I sit? Because I think I need to learn a lesson or two. I tried to teach you, but I know I need some lessons. I need to let it go. I tried to leave, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one who turned me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. Essence by WizKid and Tim's. Okay, I always be wanting to say Timmy. Okay, someone's name could be Timmy, Kimmy. Okay, Jimmy. All right. Also, Brina, Rita, Brita, a Brita filter, the water. Yeah, the water. I need that filter. I need that water. Okay, I need the oil or something. Somebody in need, all right? I need you bad as a heartbeat, bad as the food I eat, bad as the air I breathe. I need you bad, I can't take this pain. Boy, I'm about to go insane. I need you. What I gotta do. I need you. I do it all for you. Or they did you a favor, and now this is just them returning the favor without them knowing it for some instances as well. That's Jasmine Sullivan, okay? Someone also sold somebody a car or a van or something like that. Also, Jasmine Sullivan got a car, a song about a car, okay? Bust your windows out your car. Oh, goodness. Anyway, and sometimes I look at that song as saying your spirit team did it. Your spirit team went ahead, you know, because they saw how hurt and broken you were. They tried to step in and help. But this time, it was like, we ain't even got to do that. Okay, let me put my brick down. Let me put this rock down. Let me put this bat down. Let me put this shit down. And let me get me some popcorn. All right? Y'all ain't got no popcorn? Goodness. I love this shit. I love this shit. Yeah, I love this shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sorry. I don't mean to make fun of the song. I love that song. But that's August Alsina too. Someone's birthday could be in August as well. Or maybe somebody was due in August, but they had the baby in July, and then what made them a Cancer or something like that. Thank you for the 4th like, and may God bless you just for that. But yeah, Virgo could have been a significant about all of that. All right. They could have been sent to help you, and now they're taking notes and stuff like that. And then as you, the person who was sent to help, don't take offense to it, okay? Because y'all will be doing all that and say, I'm gonna sit down and take notes, but you'll take offense to the fact that you're sitting down. Like, do you want the seat or not? Do you want these snacks we trying to give you or not? All right? If not, leave them there. They will be utilized. They will be consumed. They will be eaten. All right? 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody was ignoring some shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 4 of Cups in reverse. You know, I believe that means divine appointment. So they finally accepted it. But after a while, it took them a long time. They thought about something. So, or it was like study wrong, study long. Oh wait, study long, study wrong. Like someone was being impatient with you as well, trying to hurry you along as well. Or you felt the need to hurry things along because you felt like we were sitting here too long, okay? We were doing this too long as well. Strength, yeah. So you had to find the strength and the courage to probably walk away, to even stay in certain environments, Cancer. You did a lot, all right? You shut your mouth. Do I have, yeah, it was only the King of Swords. I was about to say, do I have any air sign, air cards? No. Air card, only King of Swords came out and came out in reverse. You shut your mouth. Especially this man or something like that. This man water sign. Like, you shut your mouth. And somebody probably was trying to punish you for that. If I didn't see none, I don't know none. Somebody could even said that. I couldn't even think of the cliche. Because they didn't want me to say it. But a Leo could have been significant for that. With the fool. Okay, I ain't going to be a fool no more. You're not going to continue to play me like I'm some type of fool, nigga. All right? Sonic could be significant as well. Sana, Sona, Sonia, Tanya, Tonya, Toyota. I was just talking about cars. Ace of Wands. All my aces be mean and true. So, yeah. So, this was a lot of, positivity, I believe. I know I veered off a few spaces, but I try to apologize in advance for that. Something like that could have been significant. You try to apologize. You try to prevent the situation. I did a reading about that like almost a year ago that said like your protection, or they thought it was protection. They thought you were here to protect them, but you were there as prevention or something like that from their attacks, something like that. But like, you'll do everything in your power to prevent something from happening, okay? And then because that person is so hell-bent on showing that something happened, they will miss the thing that you actually did. But they will remember it once you remind them that you actually did that, but they missed the whole thing. That could have even prevented them for being mad at sitting down in the first place. Do you want the fucking seat or not? All right, so what water sign we gonna do first? I want to say Cancer, okay? Because Cancer came out on accident earlier, so, or was it accident? I don't know. Was it an accident, Cancer? Or, like, wasn't it an accident? Maybe even somebody should be asking, wasn't it an accident? I didn't mean to. Stuff like that. Or somebody caught you slipping, okay? 4 coins in reverse. Or yeah, somebody's like feeling like whatever you did one time, Cancer, it should be defining you for the rest of your life. And I was talking about records earlier. With felonies and warrants and tickets and stuff like that. Yeah, unpaid tickets, they're saying, They like, what the fuck? So, like, people that far against you, Cancer, all right? Ace of Coins in reverse because they wanted your money. 7 of Swords in reverse. But God's like, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So you was like, I'm going to get my shit. And she's sitting on the car. So you was like, I'm going to get my shit regardless, okay? You ain't taking shit from me. Whether I have this big money that I need to have according to you. I still got my shit. Or you still got your shit, Cancer. All right? What else, Cancer? Four of Wands, she's sitting on the car again, maybe even with a divorce, but this is upright. So even like perfection, you know, like professional could be significant, or a perfectionist, or you consider yourself a perfectionist, Cancer. You beat yourself up over things that you do wrong, you know, especially when you did something to someone that you had to apologize for or think you should apologize for. It will haunt you for the rest of your life, type of shit, you know, like Cancer. So just apologize. It's gonna make you feel better. All right. And I was saying in the collective reading for all water signs, like, you know, like sometimes or I was saying some of you may not know, or you may know what guilt does to you, you know, especially the guilt that, you know, you shouldn't even be holding on to and carrying. And even if you feel like you should be holding on to or carrying it, you shouldn't let it impact your life, so you won't look like nothing you went through. You could be told a lie, like you don't look like what you've been through. Or when you tell someone the bad things you've been through, Cancer, like they couldn't believe it because of who you look like. And not just on the outside, who you are, who that person you come out to be. Maybe you come out to be that perfectionist to people, Cancer. And then we got Knight of Wands, you know, like, and people probably look to you as, you know, refuge as well. The refugees could be significant as well. You could also have a son who is the oldest child, but he don't have to be. Or you have a son with a fire sign as well, Cancer. All right, 7 coins in reverse. So maybe you were mad at how you spent your money or something like that, or somebody's mad at how you spent your money, or how you chose to hold on to your money or release your money so it could come back to you, because it'd be quite the contrary for money, depending on how or what is being manifested by God. Of course, all of it comes from God. That book you believe in, whatever your religious text of choice. Look at this. Anyway, sorry. I make mistakes, all right? You know. So, anyway. But yeah, whatever it is, you know, you should forgive yourself for it. Or God is saying it was a good investment as well. Don't hold on to something, you know, like the faster you let it go, it's going to come back. Or I feel like you know something about manifestation, or you do something with money manifestation, Cancer, or somebody was doing money magic on you, watching your money. This is also giving me, you know, that energy where, you know, people with a whole bunch of kids envy the people with one or none, okay? But especially with one, okay? We gonna leave the people with none out of it, all right? So, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, but some of that karma is coming from what you're doing, okay? And the karma could just be a negative side effect of you holding on to some type of guilt. If you want to be this, just be that then. Or go after that. Focus on manifesting towards that way, in that direction. Whatever your choice is, be that. Invest more into that. I'm not saying all of you guys, but you know who that was for. But yeah, like they'll envy people with one child, you know, because this is what they chose to do. And I'm not talking about them choosing to have kids. The people with one child chose to just have one child or stop there. Then they'll start creating things. Oh, you can't have no more kids, or is that even your kid? And, you know, like, and some people with one child just be happy they got one. Like, you would be happy you got the toy, that new toy on the block when you were younger, that everybody had, and you had to watch play with they shit all the time. I know that all too well, too. Never got a new toy that the whole block wanted. Never got that. Okay? But now, even when I do get those type of things, that wasn't remembered. So imagine if I held on to guilt for that happening to me. I wouldn't even be able to be grateful for what's happening to me today. And you wonder why you struggle with gratitude, because you don't even see that type of connection. And it's a connection that just stays with you. You know that, right? You don't have to believe in nothing I say in spirituality. It's only natural. Some of that's going to stay with you. And I'm not talking down on you like I'm the perfect person. And I may not even be talking to a Cancer. It's just coming out on the Cancer. So please take it as you need to. I'm not going to make this one too long, because I already know y'all doing some bullshit. And y'all ain't not about to waste my time. All right. Just like you value anything in your life. With some things in my life that I value it just like that, put together or separately. So for instance, you love your house, right? I do too. I value that just as much as you do. Why would I let someone come and take something I value? And why would I decide to take something I value from someone else? Where is my relativity there? Why can't I relate to this person? I'll give you a hint. Absence of gratitude. However you slice and dice it. I don't even want to go to another example, because I know it will pierce something. Someone's name is Pierce, Spears, or it relates to shears, sharp objects. Anything else? 3 of Cups. We about to party though. So they like even celebrate. You better take some time out to celebrate. You earned that shit, Cancer. They like take some time out. 4 of Cups. Yeah, they weren't invited. They can't sit with you. They don't value it as much as you do. They're not as grateful as you are. See, it's coming right back to what I was just saying. Yep. So somebody's going to be speechless as well. So, not your problem, Cancer. Judgment in reverse, because they were judging you. So they were judging you. You judged them back. Like you value what the fuck they're judging, whether it's yourself or anything else. They value something and got a nerve to be judging. Hit me and I hit you back. Okay? Keeps coming out. The Queen of Cups. Wow, your energy, Cancer. That's probably why you came out randomly. I love that crown sitting on top of her head, all right? And it almost looks like that 9 of Wands picture I was describing in the collective message. You know, but in this case, she has it's a lot of pillars in the back looking like a castle. I don't know what it really is, but it's more of like pillars. Like I see it as pillars. So it could be pentacles of your life as well. So a pentacle, an earth sign, could be very significant as it comes to, you know, like you feeling safe, being able to feel safe. Maybe somebody is a sister as well, because pentacles and water signs are sister signs, same element, same notion of nature as well. Notion, okay? Motion, cycle. Someone could also be like a workout partner, a cycling partner, like walking. What are those speed walkers? I'm getting like the ones that be walking around the neighborhoods and lines and stuff like that. And then they wear weights on their, I think it's called speed walking. I don't know. Power walking. Is it that what it's called? Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. But I will get channel messages how I like to believe they're coming from God or any loved one you want to hear from. All right, Cancer. To maybe confirm some of the stuff that I believe God is forgiving you for or saying you're innocent for, Cancer. God loves connecting us in reverse. So God didn't like some type of connection. So God was like, that's me. Keep going. What else? I did that. Yep, that too. That too. Cancer. All right. You give me hope in humanity. Look at this. See, you do a lot of stuff. I was saying that to all the water signs, okay? A fire sign too as well. You could be connected to a fire sign, or they wanted to disconnect you from a fire sign as well. It was like, but you gave me hope in this connection. You two humans combining, coming into union. God hooks us up in the ether before it comes down. So before some people get to witness, God has already showed us. Know that. So they cannot really, if it makes sense to you, stop what God has for you. What God has for me, it is for me. I know without a doubt that He will bring me out. What God has for me, it is for me. 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 I think that's Mississippi Mass Choir song, and I'm singing it how I want to, but it sounds similar. It's a gospel song on this Sunday as I'm recording this, okay? Oh, shucks. I was supposed to consider you guys. I was supposed to consider y'all, huh? To be here on my own, in my own little corner. Y'all see what they do to me? Y'all see it? I'm in my own little corner. And I'm not supposed to still be in here, huh? Go somewhere else. We don't want to see your face on this Sunday, huh? There's always a rainbow after the storm in reverse. There are going to always be fucking cloudy days because they did something to you who was good to them. Cancer. All right? And also, you made God forgive somebody when God didn't want to forgive them. God was never going to forgive them for this. It was unforgivable. Have you been enjoying the karma that is happening to your enemies? I swear. All right, I'm about to go Cancer. All right, see, Cancer was trying to pop out already. I see why. I see why. You got shit to say, huh? But you didn't have shit to say before. You were trying to be humble. You were trying to sit your ass down. You wanted that seat. Maybe you had distractions. Maybe you were weighed down by guilt. So many burdens placed upon me. When you go hard, your nays become yays. Yankee Stadium with J's and Kanye's. Give and take, it's only fair. Yeah, like, so you were just paying them back. Remember I said that? Wow. There you go. The payback. James Brown, someone's name could be James or Brown, okay? Retta or Reva, or I'm seeing R-E-D or R-E-B. I don't know if it's B or D. It could be both though. Please cherish and keep remembering the good times we share. Good times we share together. That's the Jacksons, okay? Ben, you are welcome here no more. We both found what we've been looking for. A friend to call my own, so I won't be alone. One day you will see you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Ben, you keep on running here and there. You feel you're not welcome anywhere. Yeah, Ben by Michael Jackson only. Please step into your power now. In reverse, or like they was like, you don't need to do nothing. You don't need to say nothing. Some people can't back up for a long time. It's giving me like when somebody try to draw a straight line, it keeps going crooked as well. So somebody was, like disregarding your effort, disregarding, you trying to draw the line, like no matter if it ends up crooked, you were trying to draw it. Everybody else was given a pen and they stepped to the side, put their hands back, and they was like, I don't want that. I can't do it. I can't draw a straight line. But you tried to draw the straight line. And it wasn't straight, but it was straight enough. And it was a line that was being asked, requested for. But yeah, so that's what I got for you, Cancer. I hope that message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today. I hope I did y'all justice. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But I'm going to give y'all these ones. It says, be who you want to be, not what others want you to be, Cancer. And then it says, Father Jupiter is here. Wisdom, blessings, and fortune in reverse. So father wasn't about to forgive somebody for something. And I feel like it's like a parent, the parent and a child's relationship. So you have a mother and dad, situation with a child as well. Holy Trinity energy as well. Someone's name could be Trinity, Trina as well. Yeah. And it says, I came to visit you recently. So something with a recent visitor as well, or somebody was around you, very recently. Your father didn't like something. And that's why I was talking about God wasn't forgiving something. So it could have been your father that God blessed you with, or the Father, God himself. And then it says, I advise you to go out in the sun. All right, Cancer. And your family in heaven says hi. Okay, so you could be really in tune to teaching, maybe even teaching people about how to speak to their relatives as well. You could be a medium, psychic like I am, and stuff like that. Just more confirmations for you. And it says, you are a star, shine like one, in reverse. So somebody could be telling you it wasn't the Aquarius, especially Aquarius man, or the Aquarius man, like, I ain't do that shit. The creator cherishes you a lot, in reverse. So it's like, yeah, like, I fucks with you, or, like I love you to death, or something like that, or I would never do something like that to you as well. But somebody will, as well. And so God was like, I cherish you enough for you to walk away from them, because sometimes people be so scared of what man could do that they neglect or negate to feel fear about what God could do. And it says, you are respected. You give it to Cancer. Thanks. So God is thanking you for that. So even from respect, maybe it was an issue in matter of respect. Okay. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take care of C-P-P. Wow. Little respect. Okay. That's how we normally hear that song. So I'm going to sing it there. I'm going to just sing it there. All right. And leave it there. Aretha Franklin. Okay, let me sing her song. Okay, we only do light magic, banish all else. Look at that. See, we only focusing on the positive. So I'm right, God. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll take that too. All right. Please don't be afraid to express your feelings. There is nothing wrong with you. God is telling you this, Cancer. And Cancer could harbor their feelings because they're scared about being exposed. Okay. Look how squishy a crab is on the inside, but on the outside it's hard to break open. It's a tough nut to crack. Or if they were trying to call you crazy in a nut, you were a tough fucking nut to crack. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. It make me wonder how it keep me from going under, something like that. Yeah, somebody trying to talk themselves out of it, or like you kept your composure through all this stuff. Okay, you waited patiently for someone to care for you, so there will never be no more lonely, no more just you. You've been there before, you ain't going no more. And now that you're here, we never wanna say goodbye, love. Never wanna be without you. That's JoJo's song. All right, Gaia happily holds you. Now that you're here, I never want to say goodbye, love. But this is in reverse. So an earth sign could be somebody you look out on as well. That's why that upright Queen of Pentacles wasn't looking right to me with some of that information coming out. But since we're going to focus on that, we're going to let them cover that up with foundation and shit. We're going to let them cover up them blemishes and see what else they come up with. A guy was like, I took my hands off something. Or a guy took his hands off something. Okay? It is out of my hands now. You two duke it out. Good luck. God thought it would be better for us to be together this way in reverse. Or God thought it's better that we're not together. Because God don't like connected some of y'all. All right? So you have to get that message, Cancer, because I was closing up. I was thanking God and everything, okay? Thank God for this food today. Dark magic. Oh, that's why. Okay, dark magic did it. They were telling us that dark magic did it, all right? Someone's name could be magic or dark or have those words in it. Beings from other dimensions love and support me. They are also helping me with my ascension and powers. Power. Marvin Sapp. Sex magic in reverse. Oh, that's draining you, huh? It ain't no sexual healing happening over there, huh? Someone's name could start with an M or a W. I'm looking at this M upside down. It is literally looking like a W. I know sometimes you can mistake it as that. Or you could turn it upside down and it'd be W. But it actually looks like a W. Like it's pronounced or it will be announced. Cancer. No worries. No more pain. And B, someone's name could start with a B. Someone also thought they knew something as well about what this couple was doing or what them as the couple are a part of the situation for. They didn't even understand their role. They didn't understand the assignment. They had one job, all right? So hope that puts you at ease and reassures you, okay? That word ease or the name ease again, okay? Riza, R-I-Z-A. I'm getting into Rizzy or something like that. Rizel. Okay, Raziel. Is that? Yeah, the Angel, okay? Someone's name could be Angel as well. Angry person in reverse. They like, I ain't mad at you. And then it says, never forget your innocence in reverse, okay? So it's like, even if you don't feel innocent, you are, okay? Never forget that. It never leaves you, I'm telling you. I told you that, Cancer in the collective. So check it out if y'all missed it. Cherubim energy present. I was looking at Heru. I was getting cherry from that too. Sherry, Shara or something like Sharon, Ed Sheeran. Okay. I'm thinking about how the people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. But maybe I fall in love with you every single day. And I just want to tell you I am. Baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place my hand on your beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. We found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. And it says, I'm helping you heal your sexuality. And it says, I am connecting you to your cosmic twin flame after I was singing that. All right. And it said, I speak to you through magic. Magic. I got my nigga magic here because I know that nigga don't care. He'll have that red shit pouring out your hair. Yeah, any from a time, any fucking way. I am taking care of your enemies in reverse, okay? Or somebody took somebody's enemy side or sided with the enemy or something like that too. Or maybe some of these enemies want to be your friends, like enemy of your enemy or something like that, or enemy of an ex-friend or something like that, or even ex-family member. I heard somebody cutting somebody off. When it rains, I am trying to get your attention about something I was upset about for you. So maybe they could be upset about somebody. Also, a winged man could be significant, or wings, or something with wings could be significant. Angel wings, but you know, it could be chicken wings, bird wings, okay? Something like that. Bird, bird, bird. The bird is a word. Ooh, love to love to love ya, love ya, love ya. Restrictions are lifted, Cancer. I'm done, Cancer. I'm gone, all right? I thought you didn't want nothing. You didn't want nothing, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, like, tell me more. Tell me more. I knew that shit. I knew it. Somebody was like, I knew that shit. I knew it, okay? Self-care and healing is needed. Work with crystal. Somebody was working with crystal as well. Crystal the drug. Crystal somebody name, okay? Actual crystals that people call rocks, all right? They are rocks, but damn, put some respect on their name, all right? You don't sit here and call, well, you do call diamonds rock, but you know, like you call it rock in a good way, you know? But now when you're referring to a crystal as a rock, right? You're not bigging a crystal up when you say a rock is a crystal. And you know the way I'm talking about, all right? As a matter of fact, those are just rocks, okay? They're not doing nothing. Thank you for the 5th like, and may God bless you just for that. That's what people be saying. I don't believe that. I believe the earth has so much power, people don't understand how much it is, okay? People don't understand what the earth can do, all right? Oh, baby, we know how far earth goes. From the movie Moana. Okay, that's my rendition. All right. But that's interesting. That comes out, but in that movie, she's fighting for the earth. Okay, basically fighting to restore the heart of the earth. How it go? I don't remember. I've crossed 7 seas to find you. I know your name. They have stolen the heart from inside you, but that does not define you. This is not who you are. You know who you are. I think that's how it goes. I was trying to remember it. But yeah, she was saying this as she was trying to get the crystal that they stolen from her, which symbolizes her heart, Mother Earth, okay? She turns into a volcano, okay? And I do got a card in here that says, when you see volcanoes, that's on me, all right? So that's really going to probably explain somebody's wrath, okay? And then that's on me, all right? No help, that's on me for real. Stay true, that's on me. No help, that's on me for real. Yeah. But God probably wanted it like that for some of us so we can only reap the rewards ourselves. Oh, we were talking about joy, 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 joy. It said joy comes in the morning. Joy comes in the morning. I was also, I don't know what I was talking about, but it was like earth sign, or maybe I was singing. And then I was talking about earth sign right before that. And then I got sister energy. I don't know if I mentioned it, you know, when I got the earth sign. So if you want, it was like less than 5 minutes ago when I said it, or before I've sung the songs. The thunder beings have messages for you. So maybe that was a message, because somebody being messy. Someone's name could be Sparkle as well. Sparks. All right. Jordan. Georgia. 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 On my mind. Georgia is on someone's mind. Someone also could feel bad about what happened to a baby or their sibling when they were younger as well. Maybe they were outside playing, or maybe they just felt like they failed to protect a sibling. I love the person you are with. In reverse, guys, saying to you, Cancer, you gonna take over the reading? I am close to you when you are near trees. See, Mother Nature loves you. But that's in reverse. God was like, don't touch me. Don't touch my hair. It's the feeling that I wear. Don't touch my crown. This is the rhythm I found. No, what's there? Something like that. Sun magic. Okay, yeah, they said go out in the sun. Magic. Because I know that nigga don't care. All right. BoJack Horseman, that show could be significant as well. Maybe even somebody's like, forgive you. Because somebody also could, because on that show, it was a part in there. He grew up in the same household as this younger girl, a girl that was younger than him, but they were kind of adults at the same time, or he just took care of this person, randomly. Maybe they weren't quite yet an adult, but she ended up ODing, and then, he felt like it was his fault. Like something like that is significant for a Cancer. All right. Maybe they feel bad for introducing you to a certain things or letting you do something, not taking somebody keys or something like that. Or maybe you feel bad about that. Also getting that movie, Medea Goes to Jail. And the star is Derek Luke and Keisha Knight Pulliam. And Keisha Knight Pulliam and Derek Luke, I can't remember what their name was on there. I think Candace and what was his name? I don't know. Sorry. So we're gonna call him Luke. So yeah, Luke knew Candy when she was younger. They grew up together and stuff like that. They used to study together, I think. And then she went to law school and he went to law school as well, but they separated during that time. I forgot what for. But before they separated, something happened at a party where his friends did something to his friend. And she was holding on to resentment because he wasn't there. And he broke down and cried in front of another character, Viola Davis. I forget what her name was on there too. But and she let him cry it out and let him let it out. And she was like, she was like, there was nothing you can do. That girl wanted not even feeling empathetic about the girl, the victim, honestly. But that always stuck out to me because sometimes that is the case. Sometimes even if you wanted to help, as bad as it looks like, it could be blamed on you. Sometimes you got to reevaluate what they actually wanted, okay, during that time for the situation to even occur. Because even as it unfolded, it could look like somebody is to blame, whoever it is, but in reality, the situation probably wouldn't have been able to exist if somebody didn't want something. I'm not victim blaming here, so please don't believe that. But, because like I said, I mentioned, it seemed like insensitive to the victim. See, I'm not even trying to say that, but somebody be accusing me. But anyway, sometimes in those type of situations, you got to forgive yourself because you will hold on to that type of thing when in reality, this person wanted something to happen like that. Same with when you're trying to take up for somebody and that person start attacking you for taking up for you. Even if they don't agree with the type of taking up you're doing, the last person they should be fighting is you. I believe you are a firework, okay? So that's why you're an extinguisher. You can put out the fires and start them motherfuckers, Cancer. All right, I'm gonna stop, Cancer, okay? Hope this message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Anything you want to come true in this reading, I hope it does, and it does for you soon. All right. One more last one, though. Sorry. It keeps coming out. You have an ancient and wise soul, and I can't help but shuffle, okay? For the next read. I want to make sure it's good. All right. The cards are good for the reading. All right. Anyway, I do want to make sure it's good too. My reading is good, of course, but it goes without saying I try my best, whether you believe it's good or not, or I believe it's good or not. I try my best, so I've forgiven myself for that already. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah, God wanted to remind you, you have a ancient and wise soul. Okay, I love it when you're being creative and stuff like that, Cancer. All right, and so if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be a reader. I hope that you considered and decide to subscribe, join this tribe, this kingdom of God we're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. If you don't do anything else, please like the video, and may God bless you just for that. I really do appreciate your time today. If you're OG God and Goddess still, what up, what up? Thank you so much for tuning back in and trusting me again to be your reader. I hope that we continue to connect and my messages continue to be useful for you if you feel like they are. All right, I love you guys, and you know who I'm talking to. Kiss your kids for me. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and please like the video if you haven't already. Bye. All right, so we are gonna do which one? Wow. I don't know. Which one? Pisces or Scorpio? I'm gonna just say it. Do it how I said it. Okay, Pisces. All right, Pisces. All right. What positive God wants you to focus on? That's all we doing. All right. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. You gonna get served. Get mine. She gonna get hers. Okay. She did you. You gonna do her back. Okay. Pisces. So somebody about to get served, Pisces. Okay. You just mad because you got served. Somebody could be even saying that and not knowing how it affects them, or somebody they know close to them. Okay, so they're teasing you about their outcome, or they're rubbing it in your face that they won something, but they don't realize what their win is doing for others. Okay, how it's impacting others, whether it's good people or bad people, close people, distant people, long lost people, strangers. Okay, you wouldn't know from can of paint if you saw them again on the street. Those type of people. Anyway, so we got the Empress here. Okay, Empress is giving me everything right now, but Cancer energy is embodied in the Empress as well. So this woman, and I'm not even talking about Cancer, so there it goes. All right, so a Cancer woman, I feel like she just wants to be down. Okay, I feel like she just wants to sit next to you. Okay, they keep talking about seats or a throne or something like that, even a toilet, somebody in the market for a toilet or something like that. What does that show? I don't even know. But anyway, something like that is significant. But a Taurus, a Libra, and a Leo could be significant to you, Pisces. Okay, sorry to call you Cancer. And then we got Temperance energy with the Sagittarius energy with the Temperance. Okay, in reverse. So I even feel like overall, there's even saying, like people make mistakes. People change. I'm getting, like those cliches, like people do this. So you take those words for yourself. Like those words that you would be using to normally encourage people, you take those words for yourself. You follow the direction of those words, okay? So somebody was being a hypocrite in your energy anyway, or you were trying to focus on keeping up something, some type of image or something in fear of not being like this person, but in reality this person is a hypocrite. This person is not like that. So you're shooting for something that's really should be for yourself. I'm saying that in collective. And then we got the Ace of Cups. Love yourself. If you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. I really don't like to admit when I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job got my own thing going on. And if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Justin Bieber, or you should be telling this to a Libra, okay? Especially with this emperor, this woman, okay? You should go and love yourself. If that's all you want to do, okay? Is this the only substance you can offer, Pisces? Or this Pisces should say this, okay? Because we focus on the positive, okay? And then Ace of Cups could give you unconditional love. They're not giving the unconditional love. They're not giving that love back. They should be asking for directions. I keep focusing on that, taking notes, okay? Teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. How I can get my emotions involved. Teach me how to love. So you made this person tune more into emotions. They were trying to probably always pointing the fact out that you're emotional, or you have taken things out of proportion. No, but like, I was trying to say something else. So maybe that's the truth of the matter. I don't know. But anyway, you were like, they were trying to say, like, they just always made a remark. Is that what it is? Someone's name could be Mark, Marcus, Marcos. But yeah, so, you know, they were always making remarks on something as it pertains to your emotions, whatever that was, when they really should have been taking their own advice, because that's what's wrong with them. Sometimes when you see other things and others, that means you have it in yourself, in good and bad things, okay? So you have to learn to value those good things a little bit more than to make other people feel bad. And then I was saying earlier, like, someone is just so caught up in grief, or way down by grief, you know, and not realizing they're holding on to something that this person no longer does anymore, or they don't really do that. They're a hypocrite. I don't know if I was saying that to Cancer or here, Pisces, okay? And then we had the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody was being reckless. You know, like, so they're like, you're justified. They were being reckless with their mouth, right? Or maybe they slipped up and said the wrong thing, Pisces. All right? Or you slipped up and said the wrong thing. And someone would just take it and run with it and not see how it's impacting something. But it's okay. Dominion in reverse, okay? Demario, Domino's Pizza could be significant. Even that is like someone's giving their power away, not realizing it though. A lot, okay? So what they're even saying, you could be a better leader, or you've told these people good words or something like that. You've been a good advocate. You've been a good role model for some of you, you know? So you're able to handle this type of situation and be the good role model there. The sound and voice of reason as well. Maybe you're a person who could get people to listen, Pisces, as well. People don't think about listening until you come into the room. I thought this was a judgment card, but I do see an eagle on here. Rise on the judgment card. There's also a crow standing on a skeleton's head in this cauldron, okay? Anyway, peace. Someone also wants to make a truce, or they were saying, like, you were trying to make peace. You're trying to make peace. You okay? So this could be a dancer, or you were dealing with people in a dance group, or y'all perform or some type of way as well, Pisces. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this person was sponsoring you as well. So you could be in a fraternity or something. Have to Eight of Coins. So they was like, they carried you and you didn't have no job with the Ace of Coins. Wait, didn't I say this in the opening or something similar in Cancer? I don't know, but I'm not surprised. But they're even saying they carried you without a job or something like that. They're trying to throw something in your face to make you seem like you're being ungrateful. Maybe they're not even holding on to their gratitude. They don't even recognize there's gratitude to be had even on their end. Even if they're the ones who is the philanthropist, who is the giving, generous one, you know, they also have some accountability to take or something to pick up, okay? Someone could be going for a pickup as well. Pickford, Ford sticks out there. Pinkford, Pinky in the brain, or Pinky the pimp, all right? Handler. This person was a pimp handler as well. Ooh, I was saying a lot about delusion in the collective, and then we got Pisces energy here too with the 7 of Cups. But in reverse, we breaking out of that shit, okay? Or they were trying to say you was crazy. Swiftness, okay? They saying you shifty, bipolar, or something like that. Try to diagnose you and shit. 8 of Wands also means, or it could mean drive through for me. There's a rainbow on this 8 of Wands. So even that drive through, or I said drive through, but maybe a drive through at a restaurant or something. But I wasn't talking about that. I wasn't trying to say that. I was trying to say drive by. So even forgiving yourself for that, or somebody attempted it. It didn't happen how it's supposed to. It could have also, something also started from a road rage altercation. Someone also could have just been putting on a show. And they made a wrong move. Now everyone knows. But it's only for today or that day. Tell the guards to pull out those chains, those chains. 'Cause for the first time in forever, you're getting what you're dreaming of. A chance to change that lonely world. A chance to find true love. And I know it all ends tomorrow, but enjoy it today. 'Cause for the first time in forever, the first time in forever, nothing I said, nothing I said, nothing will ever, never ever get in your way. Oh, sorry. That was a little personal, but yeah, that's from the movie Frozen, but I just changed it up. So that's my song, okay? That's my song, okay? Don't take it, okay? It's mine. Anyway, Ace of Wands, the truth, nothing but the truth, but true power. So you got the true power in this situation. Oh, and the Emperor right behind it. Oh, Alpha and Omega energy. That's giving me that. But a son and a dad could be rolling up or doing something. You ain't the one for me. You ain't got shit that I need, bitch. Want me and take my time with you? Maybe I'm not your speed, bitch. Maybe I'm not your lead, bitch. You ain't even got no cheese, bitch. Maybe I'm just too G for you. Maybe I'm just too street, bitch. I can't even roll in peace. Why? Everybody notice me, yeah. I can't even go to sleep. Why? I'm rolling on the green, yeah. I'm rolling in the green. I'm rolling in the green. Or I will be. Okay? You made your sacrifices. So now it's time for you to reap your dues. I mean, reap your rewards, okay? Because you paid your dues. That's what I was trying to say. But somebody made a sacrifice. This is what I need. Is that all you want? Is a pretty woman next to me. Make a sacrifice to share the dreams that I believe. Well, wait a minute, baby. Someone who truly understands how to treat a man. This is what they need. All right? Because you are Thank you for the 6 like. I don't know when you did that, but thank you. Okay. It's around the time I'm singing and I'm not really liking how I'm sounding right now, but I'm feeling it. Okay. I feel the spirit. Okay. I feel it, Pisces. And Pisces go through a lot. Okay. They at the end. All right. So this is it. Okay. This is it. Here I stand. I'm a light of the world. I feel grand. Not the light. I'm a light in this world. And you fucking with me. That means you fucking with all the lights. All right? How it look when those Christmas lights go up and then one bulb go out. And then the next one go out on the other side and shit like that. That's what you doing when you fucking with us. You know that, right? Because we all the stars. Know that. Know that. Okay? Or you need to tell somebody this, Pisces. And Pisces also is ruled by Neptune, which is known to be the mother of dreams. Okay? Dreams come true. Or the mother of dreams that happen when you're asleep. Sorry. And then this Emperor being in reverse, I feel like this was going to that energy where I was saying somebody did something and it was unforgivable. I don't know if it was in Cancer or the collective, but I feel like it was in collective too, as well. But this Aries will never be forgiven, okay, by God. Never, okay? Because they played that game too well. They played that game too well against an innocent person. What is it called? What is it called? It's not just innocence, because people be like, yeah, this person ain't all innocent. It's like, it's something you can't deny. It's like respected person. I don't know, lack of better words. Like this person was so vulnerable, fragile, precious. Someone's name could be Precious Joy, or Joy and Precious as well. Could be significant. JP. But anyway, PJ's projects could be significant as well. But I wasn't trying to say, yeah, so it's just like they're very valuable. They're very favored, but it's not just because people want to rub it into your face that they're the favorite or we're the favorite or something like that. It's like, it makes sense. It makes sense because of who this person is. It's giving me like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse energy. No, you know that energy, like where people, like maybe you make people feel joy when you come around, or you know, and so when that person is hurt, like whether it's by themselves or you know someone else, and they see it and they know about it, it's like it's hard for them to take it. It's hard for some of them to even believe that, because it's like this person is this. Okay, so maybe that was you, Pisces. You know, like Pisces could be known to go through a lot of stuff. You know, they're the black sheep of the family. They often probably feel unheard or something like that. But also Scorpio, Aquarius, and a Capricorn could be significant as well with this Emperor card. Okay, and then the Star in reverse. Yeah, they were trying to snuff your light out too. Okay, nah, I'm cool. You shown me enough. Now I must grab my stuff before you try to huff and puff and blow my house down. Oh no, man, you'll never make me frown again. Oh wait, let's just not pretend you don't like our men. And I don't say this to offend. I'm just saying that I could spend time playing a quite enjoyable game of pretend with my kid. That is my poem. Some of it. Let's not pretend. Because I was trying to refer to the line that says, to the ones still fighting, you better watch your back too, before they get bored and want to snuff your light too. And I was just talking about the Christmas lights. I wasn't even thinking about my poem. So that's significant. Then we got the Star out here in reverse. Okay. So this Aquarius been wreaking havoc in a lot of people's lives. They're not such doves, okay? You probably would benefit from watching about this Aquarius, okay? If you need to know more about what this Aquarius is not so innocent about, you should watch that video for the air signs like this one, okay? I did that one actually right before this one. And it keep coming out. The Star keep coming out, okay? And then I see the 7 of Cups in reverse, or this person, they were locked up. Getting that movie Conspiracy Theory, like they were tortured like him. Mel Gibson, those names could be significant. Melody, okay, Melody for Heaven. or Melissa, Princess Priscilla, or something like that. We got Princess of Disc in reverse, okay? Or someone is a prodigy, Princess of Wands, but their real mom is a fire sign, or they are the child was really a fire sign, so something was misconstrued, but it's known that they're an earth sign, or people just think they know something and you know the truth, okay? Pisces, you know the truth. You the princess, or you probably the younger one as well. Baby, 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 baby. Someone's name could be Denise, Nisi. That's Ashanti though. I was singing. So another air sign could have been dealing with this Aquarius as well. We got Nine of Swords as well with cruelty. There's blood dripping from these swords as well. Ooh. There's blood on the dance floor. Susie got your number. Susie ain't your friend. Look who got you under 7 inches in. Blood is on the dance floor. Blood is on the knife. Susie got your number. She says that it's right. Okay. And somebody, also you probably were uneasy about how somebody got your number as well. You was wondering how somebody got your number. That's why, because they ain't your friend. Okay. They got you under 7 inches in. Or 6 feet under, or they will eventually have you 6 feet under if you keep playing with their ass. Better not play with them no more. Okay, the Magician with Gemini and Virgo energy. Don't play with these Geminis and Virgos, or what? Okay, I'm even getting that. That's a warning. You better be careful what you say to me, cause it might turn around on you. Is this person a Libra? This song kept coming out in air signs reading, and then this is the only sign I was talking about air signs, or this is the only time I was kind of talking about air signs in particular, singling them out. Victory, 6 of Wands, because somebody always in the background hating on the 6 of Wands. But victory is yours. Victory is yours. Victory today is yours. I told Satan, get thee behind me. Victory today is yours. Love is yours. Love is yours. Love today is yours. We told Satan, get thee behind me. I don't even know which one I was saying. Love. Okay, love today is yours. And then I think it says peace, joy, glory, I think even. Okay, so those names could be significant. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody's reckless. Keep talking shit. They keep talking that shit. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Chris Brown. Taurus man could have been significant. Talking shit. Then we got the pissy ass Pisces priestess card in reverse. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe this Pisces was hating on themselves, okay? Or you don't realize what you're doing and how it's affecting others, all right? And you too, included. You don't love yourself enough? You don't love yourself enough, Pisces. 4 swords in reverse. They're like, that's your funeral, or somebody didn't have money to pay for a funeral, or somebody trying to say you left them hanging for a funeral. What's going on? Or like them handling the funeral by themselves or something like that. I saw the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Wheel. Someone's name could be William as well. Wallace. W-A-L keep coming out. Maybe even Wales too. W-H-A-L-E. Okay, Free Willy. Hold me like a river Jordan, so that I can say to thee, you were my friend. Carry me like a mother. Love me like a brother. When you be there. Okay, I'm done. That's Michael. Will you be there from the movie Free Willy soundtrack? Okay, so they like free somebody. So did somebody just go to jail, or you the reason why this person is free? Okay, luxury, okay? Luxury lifestyle is coming up for you, Pisces. Okay, don't worry about it. It's cool. I got it. I got it. I got it. You say, I got it. I got it. I got it. Yes. See, back them into a corner when they did not need you, okay? Because they got it. They got it. They got it. They said, I got it. I got it. I got it. That's Neo, Jamie Foxx, and Fabulous, okay? Miss Independent. Number 2, I think. I was about to sing number 1, that's why. Miss Independent, that's why I love her. And then Queen of Cups come out again for you, Pisces. All right. With Death, Scorpio in reverse. Or you escape death. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen king, seated with majesty. You are the risen queen, our king. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Death could not hold you down. Yeah, death could never hold you down, Pisces, okay? Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. P. Diddy is a Scorpio, and then the King of Cups comes out in reverse, okay? You put that together. Ace of Pentacles. They like, you want this money, you want the world, what you want, okay? Somebody asks you what you want. You can have whatever you want. Ain't that a song? Whatever you want. Bryson Tiller, all right? Tell him, okay? Boosie, Soldier Boy, tell him. Oh, I wasn't trying to say Boosie, but don't he have a long name? Boosie Badass or something else too, right? I was thinking about people with long names. The Tribe Called Quest, the Tribe, okay? Quest Diagnostics, Quest something in a company, or somebody requested something in a company. All right, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So they requested something in the company, probably lied on something as well, falsified some documents, maybe dealing with the will. And I saw that passing by. They ain't want nobody to know. All right, Pisces. All right. So they like, you did that to me when Daddy died. Ooh, somebody said that. You did that to me, a princess. Yeah, a little girl said that, or maybe as a little girl they said that. Like, you did that to me when Daddy died. Or maybe they said that to a parent. And then we got a justice card here. They like, yeah, that's your fucking karma. 10 of Swords in reverse. Or they found out their parent was trying to kill them. They found out. They got proof and everything, huh? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use this one. Your reading's taking toll, Pisces. It's not gonna be long as Cancers as well, but it could be long. Or I'm not trying to do it long. Okay, so I'm just letting go with the flow. Okay, 7 of Swords. Oh yeah, so you did something when someone, and it's in reverse, so maybe you gave someone something, and then 10 of Pentacles. Oh, I thought this was 10, but this is the 9, and then the High Priestess, Pisces. Yeah, so somebody did something when a parent died or something like that, or they found out, the child found out the parent is trying to kill them. All right, 2 of Cups, or their spouse, okay, or they're doing that because their spouse as well. They on this 9 of Pentacles, she has accolades. So, and then we were just singing about independence, okay? Yeah, somebody didn't want you to be independent. They want you to be codependent. They probably had a lot of hoes on this 4 of Wands in reverse. There's a whole bunch of girls. It looks like they're auditioning for something, posing for a picture. Also look like how they're posing, they're, you know, auditioning for something. You know, they got to bring their own flavor to it as well. Someone also was copying off of everything you did. That's what the 7 of Swords could be as well, whether it's upright or in reverse. And then we got 3 of Pentacles at a job. Something that happened at a job. They did this to someone when they had a job, or maybe they lost their whole family company, you know. when this parent passed away, the devil in reverse. The devil came to collect. They could have also lost it to a scam, Pisces. Or they're trying to say it's like you're justified or something. I don't know. Because I'm getting mixed feelings about it, so take it as you need to. Queen of Wands, you know this, or this witch did it, or witchcraft, or somebody also thought you were cursed, or you're the reason why your family is not cursed, or you're the reason why your family is cursed. Okay, and it could be, you know, you being the reason why is only because of what they done to you, and you being this person have this reputation. Wasn't I talking about that? It's like I couldn't get the word. I can't find the word for it. Okay, because they're speechless. Somebody's gonna be speechless as well. Pisces. All right. After dad died or something, or especially dad. But yeah, Ten of Swords. It was some foul play with dad, especially if this dad was an air sign. We got King of Swords here, and now he upright. You know, he was a good man. King of Swords also could be a businessman, a leader of the community, or he was well known around the community, or he was a Rolling Stone around the community. He had a community, D-I-C-K, and then we got the Queen of Swords, or he lost his partner as well, or you could have lost an air sign child as she was a dope. High Priestess in reverse, coming back out again. It's like witchcraft or something like that, or a deal, or, you know, like giving out your firstborn, first girl, first boy, or something like that. The Tower, Scorpio, Aries energy. We getting to your ass, Scorpio. You can't wait now. Surprise. We got Two of Swords, or this surprised you, or this gonna surprise them. You surprise them. So let that soak in for a bit. Okay, bask in that ambience. All right. For some of y'all, sorry. A Gemini could be significant as well. And then we got the Chariot, Gemini, Cancer, cusp signs, or your birthday is in the month of June, all right? Or especially at the end. Okay, the Star in reverse. Yes, somebody cannot trust this air sign, or especially Aquarius, okay? But maybe the man you could trust and the woman you can't, okay? So take it as you resonate. You were probably thinking about something, and if you don't hold on to something you're not supposed to be holding on to, you can make a conscientious decision. Ace of Wands, okay? And don't think with your dick. I'm just thinking with my... Sorry, I don't mean to be crass, but that's a song by Kevin Gates, okay? Names and initials could be significant. Like, don't just think with that. Think with the power that a person with or without that thing, okay? That thing, okay? Just know you got the power. And then Cancer is that God was telling them to step into their power now. Okay, the Fool. Yeah, you're going on a new journey, okay? Or you were just a fool. You were sit down. You were chosen one, okay? God is like, without a doubt, you are a chosen one, okay? You have some significant placements in Pisces if you're not just a sun sign Pisces, okay? Yeah, King of Cups, especially this man, all right? I would cross the ocean for you. A businessman could be significant as well. He could be a water sign. He don't have to be. He could own a boat as well. Or you went on a date on the pier or something like that. Thank you for the 7 like, and may God bless you just for that, Pisces. I don't know if that was a Pisces, though, but I'm talking about a Pisces. And then we got Page of Swords. Well, as I was shuffling before I even started any reading or anything like that, I kept getting the Page of Swords. Like, I'm watching you. I'll be watching you. You know, like it's a threat. It's like, why do you have time to watch me? Okay? And who sent you? I'm very curious. They got any openings? What the fuckers? They hiring. Not that I want to work for you or them, but I'm just wondering, okay? How special are you? They picked your motherfucking ass. What's your special ability? What made them think that just this time, when you're here, this may just work? Please, behoove me. The Lovers in reverse, or somebody like, I don't like this, or maybe they don't like somebody love, okay? 9 of Wands in reverse. Because they like, oh, they was standing behind the wall and waiting for you, like waiting to see how people was going to react to something, or how you were going to react to something. I did a reading about that almost a year ago too, at least over 6 months ago. I said, like, sometimes they'll do something and kind of stand back and hide to see how you'll be impacted and stuff like that. It's almost like they'll hit you and then run behind the wall and see how you took that hit. And maybe you're gonna look for the person who hit you, or you're gonna focus on your the hit or the pain of the hit as well. Some people, most of the people who are not in tune will just go focus on who hit them, opposed to aiding the pain. And then when you're aiding the pain, people find a way to interrupt the flow of that. Gemini could have done that, or, you know, this Pisces did this to a Gemini as well, and maybe they were or were not justified. Okay, maybe that is what they get, but maybe not. Not this Nine of Wands. She also looks like she's running from the police as well. So this person could have sick police on you. And then we got the Tower again, which could mean prison. This person was hoping you went to prison as well, but they could have sick police on you to look for you, or knew you were running, knew you had warrants or something on your record, and they were always sending the police to you. The Marshal could be significant as well. Marshal, or someone's name. Hall is there as well. The Hall of Fame, hopefully. For Pisces. This Page of Wands keep coming out. All right, I'm gonna just get a few channel messages for you guys, or maybe let's see these places instead of channel messages. So what are the relevant places for Pisces? Where are you going? How far you go? Let's see how far you go. I'm just kidding. And so we got place of remnants, which relates to childhood, younger self, or someone you knew when you were younger is very significant in your life right now, Pisces, or they could use your help, or you could use their help. Magical stuck out to me. Nostalgia or something like that. Infinite universe, cloud formations. So even this, like, somebody could be speaking to you from the heaven as well, or someone is even singing, you know, heavenly songs. I'm getting Beyonce also, or maybe a song that's called Heaven is significant. Heaven couldn't wait for you. Or Michael Jackson has a song called Heaven Could Wait. Oh, I don't want to leave my baby alone. I don't want nobody else to hold you. That's a chance I'll take. Baby, I swear, heaven could wait. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, incredible. I love you so, you're beautiful. If the angels come before I wake. Something like that. Michael Jackson. But yeah, and then we have school here. So something happened at the school, or an incident related to the school, you know, had caused, you know, this person to be in the sky as well, and they wanted to come and speak to you. The red door sticking. Oh wait, no, is this a door? No, it's like it looks like a window, but a window that can't open it, and it's just painted red. So as well, so somebody also, that's giving me like they limited someone's freedom as well. Didn't let them go where they please, as it pertains to Pisces. And then we got mountain here, nature's grandeur, delusions of grandeur. Okay, people think so highly of themselves that they think you want what they have, or you want something that benefits you from them. Okay, I'm having to take my time with it. A living room. Somebody could also had a meeting, but something happened in the living room. I'm also even getting like somebody found a body in the living room. Okay, luxury boutique in reverse, or maybe something after a robbery, homicide, right? Something like that, or maybe a homicide side, you know. And then we got parking lot in reverse, or somebody found someone, you know, where they're not supposed to be, or maybe someone is looking for someone as they are missing. Okay, so his name could start with an S or ends with an S. Windswept region, or they've been looking around, they swept the region, or somebody about to do a whole sweep of something as well. This also gives me street cleaning, or those public employers, like, or the people who work, what is it called, like city employees, state employees, the people that work on the environment. Could be significant. Factory, yeah, like something about work. Wow. Then we got coffee house in reverse, or this is not going to be like an easy talk for somebody as well, Pisces, so rest assured. And then we got damp and rainy realm in reverse, so it's like, you know, it's sticky. Maybe it's going to be sticky. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible, or something like that. Moisture abounds, okay, or things are approaching, but this is about water signs, so it's like, you know, like you are that what they're coming to attack you with. So when they attack you with that thing, you're going to absorb it. It's going to propel. I mean, is it propel off of you? I don't know. Reflect off of you, bounce off of you, lack of better words, okay? Or to think of better words. And then we got court. So maybe this is what that is. It was a hard case or something like that. It was very hard or worth it or something like that. Or somebody like, I meant what I said. I said what I mean. All right, Pisces. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there, or you should tell them that, Pisces. I hope this message blessed you and you enjoyed it, Pisces. Anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. Thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today. I hope I did y'all justice. Crossroads, yeah, judgment. What you gonna do? It ain't nowhere to run. And it says multiple paths, turning point and divergent roads, okay? Heartbreak place in reverse, or you about to heal, okay, or something about to make you happy. Amusement park, amusement was sticking out there, okay? Someone could also be going on a trip to get their mind off of things. Yeah, retail therapy. We got shopping mall here, bustling hub, pop-up shops. You could like to go to shops, swap meet, pop-up shops, swap meet, farmers markets and stuff like that. Maybe you are a vendor as well. Rita could be significant for our Pisces. The sea, I wanna get high, so high. The sea is in reverse. It's like, I don't want to be in the sea no more. I don't want to be in these blues, okay? The way they walk, the way they run, the way they stay all day in the sun, out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world. Water signs, you gonna take it all? Okay, government building. I was saying government workers in the kitchen. Keisha, I was saying y'all extinguishers, okay? Someone's name could be Isha or the Ishas, okay? The Ishas could be itching or not. What is it? Okay, the beach, okay? The crabs in a barrel as well. I was talking about crabs for Cancer as well, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to those who bang, okay? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm using the word, not against you. And then we have scorching lands, desert and scorching lands in reverse, or somebody shit was on fire. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Bobby's burning, Bobby's burning. I'm burning up for you, baby. You went in the whale's mouth and didn't get eaten. Jonah Ark, okay, Jonah's brothers. And then it was another one. Sorry. Floral Delights, Garden of Eden, okay? So someone didn't see something as good enough, or a haven as well. Mystic haven, enchantment, esoteric, magic. Magic keeps coming out. Intrigue, hidden wisdom. So somebody kind of turned their nose up at something. Maybe you're spiritual, and then the people close to you are more religious, okay? And they always trying to find ways to bring you back to their side, all right? The good old side for them. Hotel, or somebody could work at a hotel. This also could be a waitress. It was just giving me waiter energy. Or server, servant, serwin. Arena, the basketball player, athlete, could have been significant to a Pisces. I'm supposed to be done. In temple, the church, okay? It all falls down. Temple is in reverse. It says spiritual practices. So somebody was, you know, like being condemned, or, you know, for shit, all right? Pisces. So they was condemning you and shit. And now the table has turned, so they coming to ask you for help or something, Pisces. What's going on? Meditation and reflection. Yeah, they reflected on that shit. Spiritual guidance. Yeah, they seeking your guidance, Pisces. Or they will be. Workspace, or this gonna be good, or you'll be good at this, Pisces. Countryside, okay. This is also giving like somebody could do something with their eyes closed, Pisces. Roof, okay. In reverse, the roof is on fire. Yeah, ain't that on hot in here? That's Nelly, all right? If you don't know that. I'm going down, down, baby. Yoshi in a Range Rover, boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Listen to me now. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. And I was just singing Rita Marley. I think that's her last name. Bob Marley's wife. Her song is One Draw. And she said, I want to get high, so high, okay? You got me up so high. You got me up so high. Walking on cloud nine. What is that? John Legend, sorry. John Legend. John will be a legend, okay? You heard it here first. Hospital, okay? Maybe they're going to be a good doctor, a legendary doctor, or a legendary doctor picked up somebody case or willing to take in the work or something like that. Willing to get somebody a chance. One more chance in love. One more chance in love. One more. Cinema, movies, okay? They like, can we start off small? Can we go to the movies? I wanna be like those girls in the movies. Somebody already told you that. Somebody already told you that. Somebody told you that. You know what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna leave it there for real, okay? If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And thank you again, God and God's team, for your messages today. I really hope I did you justice. If you're OG, God and Goddess still, what up, what up? Thank you so much for tuning in and trust me again to be your reader. Hope we continue to connect and you come back to visit me in the future. And my messages deemed to be helpful for you if you feel like they are. I love you guys, and you know who I'm talking to. Kiss your kids for me. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye. All right, so last but not least, Scorpio. All right, what good have you done? Let's see the actual magic Scorpio has done. They're doing something with someone's DNA, okay? Because they believe somebody is a virtuous woman or a man, okay? Something about the weather. Somebody is really on the Truman Show. That come out in my readings quite often. So I'm not surprised. The energy is out there. Remember, all right? Don't you remember? Don't you remember? The reason you left me before. Baby, please remember me once more. When will I see you again? Thank you for that gift. I appreciate it. May God bless you many times over just for that. But yeah, they like also you someone has been around doing some magic. Let's just say that, okay? I appreciate that. Someone has been doing magic. It could deal with the weather. It could deal with stuff like that. I believe that a lot of wind equals witchcraft, whether it could be the humans on this earth, the beings on this earth controlling it, or the universe, God controlling it. But it's an indicator, and we could take it or leave it, but just know it's an indicator. Take it or leave it. Like the weather, like the news, all that. Take it or leave it. Spiritual judgment. So someone's cashing judgment when they didn't have the authority. All right, this is my powers deck, and this is the only sign I use this for. What else they've been doing? Oh, pregnancy term. Okay, terminated pregnancy. Somebody been terminated pregnancy. And I did a reading like, when was that? Like almost 2 years ago. It says they're doing womb magic or magic on your womb, to make you stop having kids. Even men, men don't have the womb, but whatever there is, fertility spells. Yeah, that's what it I was like, I couldn't think of the word. Fertility spells. So something about that is significant, or somebody did that, okay? Or they're claiming you did that, Scorpio. Maybe you're innocent. Someone also stopped something, and you thought they kept going with it. And now things are unfolding. It's impossible to continue on as they have done. with the same thing, the same plan. Someone's name could start with an S, end with the E, or start with a C, end with the S, or S, end with the E, or sorry, E, end with the S. I said C, end with the S. CS, customer service, could be significant as well. So there's a big group of people vouching for you or something like that, Scorpio, or a group of people vouching for somebody is significant. We got the virtues here. Then we got TT Sherry, a TT could be significant. Someone's name could be Sherry, Cheryl. Okay. Thank you for the 8th like, and may God bless you just for that. Shirley. Okay. Barbara. This is Shirley. Okay. The reason why I'm calling is because I was going through my old man's pockets this morning, and I just so happened to find my name and number, and it says Lord Mark Anthony. All right. So Mark was the replacement, but this person ain't even worth replacing. All right. Somebody like, I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. But they like, I'd rather be with myself. You know, they talking about themselves. As well. So that could have been just going on in your life, Scorpio. You don't have to take it to heart if it's not yours. If it is not you. Or if it is you, don't take it to heart. Don't let nobody know. Don't tell nobody. I won't tell. All right. I won't tell nobody else. How about that? See, yeah, somebody name start with an E for Ezel from the movie Friday. I forget what his real name is. Okay. And he passed on. All right. Anuket. Anuket also represents blessings. Okay. So for she came out in reverse, for her to be, if someone was like doing destiny swaps, blessings and stuff like that on you, Scorpio, or it's just coming out witnessing, and there was a witness, and maybe there's proof of something, or you're just a witness. You were just witnessing. As what? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. That was also that. Just so you know, that was a birth. That could also be, according to a thesaurus or dictionary, it could also be called a belch. It could also be called releasing gas through your mouth. It could be also called many other things. All right, especially belch. All right, and sometimes we use words that are, the same as words that are used in the Bible. Okay. And stop, whoever this is, because I feel I need to say it. Stop using the Bible to attack people. You taking your own Bible that you should be reading front to back and hitting somebody upside the head with it. While that was not the intention they built it for, right? And that is not nice. Some of them be doing that, all that shit, go through all that trouble, and don't even believe in the Bible themselves like that. If you really analyze that shit. And they're going to get that epiphany later. I know it. I promise you. You're welcome. In case you do have it. Someone's name could be Casey. Thank you for the 9th like. And may God bless you just for that. The principality is the principle of it all. The point of it all. I still love you. I think that's what it is. That's Anthony Hamilton. I was singing also Adele earlier. Exorcism. Ooh, somebody believe they could perform an exorcism on you, Scorpio. But that's in reverse. Because they need it. They like, I need it. Okay. Oh, so you one of the ones that was like, I'm going to sit down? You going to sit down? You going to be good? All right. You got everything you need? You going to do it right this time? This time, I'm going to do my best to make it right. I can't go on without you by my side. Oh no. Shelters, come and rescue me out of this storm. So he could be listing like, shelters, please come and rescue me, or I'm coming right now, I'm on the way, type of shit. Someone's birthday could be on the 29th or the 27th. Ferraro, Sebek Neftaru, I got this, okay? Somebody also could be like, or their uncle or their dad or father figure giving like, I'm gonna handle this myself. If you don't want to die, get the fuck out. All right, that's from the scene from the movie Players Club. All right. And then we got dream telepathy. Okay. Mother of dreams have not visited you, huh? You wonder why Santa didn't come. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. You could believe in Santa Maratha or adhere to her teachings. Okay, I like to call her Mama Maratha, mother of death. Okay, there's nothing about death you could tell mother of death that she doesn't already know, and not in no fucking arrogant way, but at least if you're gonna teach her something, teach it right, come at her correctly. Anyway, scrying, and then somebody could be crying. Maybe they could be crying laughing, but they've been scrying on you, spying on you. Okay, somebody's watching me. Or this is just confirmation for some of y'all. Y'all was wondering. Telekinesis. Girl, have you ever had someone take the time to sex your body, but also sex your mind? Telekinesis. That's Neo. I'm singing it how I want to. All right. So my name is Lucretia. Look at that Isha. Them Isha's been coming out. Tanisha, Teresa. Okay. Mother Teresa. Somebody saying Mother Teresa. The immortal. Okay. Because you're never going to die because you're an earth angel. Scorpio. See, now all of y'all bad. I tried to do a reading about that type of shit, but the Scorpio was hating. Anyway, God, okay. Somebody also could have been like, who called? Okay. I ride for my niggas. I die for my niggas. Fuck the mother niggas. I feel like that song came out for every sign. Maybe not Pisces, but it could have. I don't know. Goddess Nephte, High Priestess. Yeah, Pisces. Or Pisces did. Who did it? Okay. Or who called? This Pisces called something or did something. Somebody thought they just knew too much, okay? And they ain't no shit. But they came up against somebody who was connected to the Alpha and the Omega, aka the beginning and the end. It sucks to be you right now. So because what you did never went under the radar. Never has been unseen or unattended. And don't worry, we won't depart until the end. Although we come to the end of the road, I can't let go, 'cause it would be unnatural. Things are inevitable, and you can't say, I told you so. Most of the time, you probably know who I'm talking about, because once y'all fell out, and you probably was so dependent on them. Once y'all fell out, you was wondering why you could never feel like this before. Love like this before, I never knew there was a love like this before. Somebody also could be recommending you talk to God, but they don't talk to God themselves. Some nerve, okay? Why God good enough for me and not you? Why you ain't use it? Why you don't like it? Why you don't want it? Why? I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I ain't gonna even do too much for Scorpio. I felt they didn't want me to do too much before I got there. All right. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love or somebody who hooked you up on a blind date or try to hook you up on a blind date is significant, okay? Someone's birthday could be on the 28th through the 4th of the month, okay? It's Scorpio season, all right, especially. What else? What other things that they put in place? And you know what I'm referring to? I'm going to let y'all in on what I'm referring to. Even the motherfucker that did this. I'm going to let you in on what the fuck I know. All right? So they will do this shit, right? They'll find the things you're vulnerable with. All right? And then they'll send a fucking agent. In whatever capacity this agent is. And how their birthday be that. Or a special date. And they would deliberately tell them to say something. To mention that date. To see where your head is. And most of the time it would be with sentimental ass shit. Especially like a death. Scorpio. I got a reading. Like my first time paying. Well, my first time paying for an in-person reading. I got a reading. You know the first card they gave me? In case the Scorpio is here. Or a Scorpio is here. That's doing shit. Or been doing shit. First card was death. The first card. The first card was death. Guess what I was asking about? Take a wild guess. A wild. Start with an F. Ends with a Y. Death. Why I get that? For asking about that. And just so y'all know, so it can make sense a little bit more, most of my family is dead. Or died. Or most of the family I've been told or, notified that are my family are gone. They're dead. So why, and I knew this during that time, it was the same situation during that time. So if I'm asking about my family, death coming up? And then I ain't gonna, because it's my personal business and I paid for it, okay? And that bitch was trying to scam me for some more shit. Had to walk away from that bitch. Her name was Ariana, all right? So if you met an Ariana, she's an Asian, okay? She not Asian, okay? But Asian could be significant. Somebody could be going to an Asian practitioner as well. Getting wrong answer, y'all. I'm not even saying this person was giving me right answer. I told y'all she was scamming. But I did my due diligence to take the information given to me and put all this shit together. And I didn't even put all the shit together when this information was given to me. I just started putting the shit together as it pertains to this certain situation that's resonating. Even for your own situation. Yeah. Yeah. I'm here to confirm and validate you. Yeah. Yeah, and I got that reading. Let's be specific. 2022. What happened to you during that time? More hints. Scorpios. And I feel like you're the most I've been trying to blame. Out of the 3 signs, we supposed to be focusing all on positivity. Why am I here? Like I was asking about that motherfucking car. I didn't ask them that, of course. They couldn't handle that. They didn't have the capacity to handle that. They thought I was fucking stupid. They thought I was fucking stupid. But I got more. Way more than they ever thought I can get. Not what I got. That I can get. Because they, like I said about the agents, they will set certain shit up. And thinking a motherfucker doesn't know. But good. Good you set it up. Hope you got your fucking results. And a year before I got that reading, a mortgage without my knowledge was opened up in my name. So, you put what you want to that. And I would just quit while I'm ahead. Please. And thank you. On Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini's reading, that is similar to this one with the music message type of thing for the elements. The last sign, I kind of felt this type of attitude. And I kept bringing up, could be a Libra, Scorpio cusp. And the last time I did on the air sign reading was Libra. And I equate that, to me, lead, bruh. Okay? Take the lead. Go ahead. Tell it all. Tell it all for you. Don't hold back. I'm gonna stop. Okay, another Adele song coming out twice. Never mind, I don't want anyone like you. That's a piece of my rendition of Someone Like You by Adele. Okay, but my version is by me. You won't forget me, I bet. Just remember, you said you were not the one to love, and you were just this and that. Maybe that's all you are. Maybe just this and that. Yeah. God rah. Woo! That's why. Ruh, like a dungeon dragon. Ruh, like a dungeon dragon. Ruh, like a dungeon dragon. Like a dungeon dragon. Like a dungeon dragon. They were trying to lock you up. Okay? And someone also was trying to not claim somebody. They were like, oh, I'm only half sister, half brothers, half something. Okay? I'm not really canting them like that. It would be knowing all that shit. But really acting like they are. Which one is it? Damn. Someone could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. That was Nicki Minaj and Eminem. Roman's revenge. Roman? Oh, stop it, Roman. You got mad. I tell you, mad. I'm mad. I want revenge. Some wasn't enough, okay? It wasn't enough. Tell me it wasn't worth it at all. Tell me it wasn't worth it. Tell me it wasn't worth it all. I rally with E. Father God, Ra's name means that. Okay, I rally with E. Somebody also trying to finally claim they spy. I wasn't trying to pick up this deck, but they want you to. Strength, a Leo. Okay, Leo is very significant. Page of Wands, a Leo younger person, or this person is younger than a Leo, or the fire sign or something like that is younger. All right, and then we got Knight of Wands, or it's two fire signs, or a brother and sister fire sign, or the brother or sister of a fire sign. Could be significant. All right, Knight of Pentacles here. They mad because this person probably separated from them, or disconnected it from them, or you had to disconnect for someone, Scorpio. Okay, I'm trying to go back to the positive. And then we got the devil here. See, we can't. The evil is just always here. The evil is lurking, not knowing about its own self. Don't know its stink. Okay, literally or not. The fool. Yeah, they a fool. But it's upright, so it can mean chosen, all right? But the Aries, especially, they don't know. They shit stink. Oh, I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little closer, see. Roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. Yeah, roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. Yeah. Someone's name is Boo Boo. Serena, Selena, Sabrina. Okay? Page of Swords, they just be washing, okay? Because evil is like lurking. What is that Bible verse? Okay, see, I knew y'all was trying to slap the Bible in somebody's face, or was that Pisces? I don't know, but somebody was trying to slap the Bible in somebody's face and don't even really know the Bible like that. Don't even really care about the Bible like that. I think it was here. Like, why are you here? You cannot sit with us. But we don't even want to bother to tell you where you belong. We just wondering, why the fuck are you here? Who sent you? Who invited you? Who? You need to tell them that, Scorpio. Or you need to tell the Scorpio that. Especially since we turning the tables. Everybody get roll on. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. Somebody named Pat. I was getting Project Pat. Project Dick. Oh, sorry. Trick. Okay? So maybe somebody's saying that about somebody. Okay? Mind your business. Just mind your business. Okay? Ashley from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air could be significant. Yeah, as this relates to a Libra man, it's very significant, or any air sign man, especially Aries. We got the star here in reverse. This man is not watching you with good intent. All right, the star keep coming out in reverse. Why? Okay, because it's all in the stars. Because this motherfucker want to be a star, so they would step and kill any fucking body, huh? 10 of coins for the money. It's all for the money. They don't really want the D. They need the money. Something was a work in progress. They didn't know how to leave well enough alone, okay? They didn't allow someone to get well. Huh. Sorry. I'm randomly yelling. I'm sorry. Yes, I am projecting on some of this. I am. It hits too close to home. Nah. Oh, no. Let's get some channel messages from God. Let's see if you believe this shit, okay? Ooh, this moon cycle I am warning you about in reverse, okay? We're not warning you no more. No more warnings. No more chances. When you see volcanoes, that's all me. Okay, I mentioned this in the Cancer reading because this is where I use that too. Okay, you have nothing to worry about, God is saying, okay? When you see volcanoes, that's all me. That's Mother Earth, or Earth sign is angry, okay? Or Earth sign is really a fire sign. Something about somebody's hair, or they attempted that shit. Stop. And this is not in the name of love. Be careful with me. Cardi B. I love it when you're being creative. I love it when you. I love it when you. That's Rihanna's song, okay? Who is Aquarius, okay? You have overcome many obstacles. Congrats, okay? So pat yourself on the back, okay? For you who needs this. Otherwise, just enjoy the show. You know I ain't talking to you. You know this is too confusing for you. Even if it's not confusing, just follow along. Be like, not me. Not me. I know that ain't me. But if you know it's you, that's why you sitting over there pissed. You can't even develop those words. They wouldn't feel right, huh? You can regurgitate those words. They will make you throw up, which is also a naturally bodily function, by the way. As is pooping, tooting, even relieving yourself. All natural bodily functions that must happen at one point in time in your life. Many points of times in your life. Many obstacles. Someone's name could be Gabriel as well. Gabriel or something like that. You will receive a new inspiration by the new idea soon. Anyway, I come to you in animal form. Okay, so be careful and be watchful of the animals that you see. You could continue to see that they be trying to tell you a message. Okay. I will surrender and trust. I will surrender and trust That's my song, Surrender and Trust. I started singing that part. It's way longer than that, but I started thinking about the animal part in that. And I'm trying to remember off bat as well. So hope you like that and hope it blessed you. Never forget your innocence. I'm glad that came out. Both times I used this deck, and now it's upright. It was in reverse for Cancer, I remember. Yeah, never forget. You know, even something about memory problems. They were trying to gaslight you, make you feel like you were recalling something incorrectly. Lie. Just sit in your face, lie. Okay, or not. Can't say it to your face. Say it to my face. Say it to my motherfucking face. Because you know how much I ready to debunk every fucking thing you say. Even if you telling the truth, you probably ain't even telling it in the most favorable way. Even if the favorable way would have been for you. Anyway, or effective, let's just say. Efficient. Someone's names could start with an E. Didn't I say that here? E or S? Or was that Pisces? If it's not light, it's trash. You don't need it draining your energy. No, that's where I'm about to go. Evil family, especially family. Well, okay. What starts with an F and ends with a Y? See, I just like to entertain you sometimes, okay? But that is not my goal, to entertain you. You may be entertained. Good. Kudos. Take it as a supplement. But the main thing you need, that's what I care about. Know that. I have blocked all speaking against you. They gonna get it in reverse, God is saying, okay? This evil family was talking shit, okay? Heard you been talking shit behind my back and you didn't think that I would hear it. Holla back, girl. Bye. Gwen Stefani. Few times I've been around that track and it's not just gonna happen like that. Maybe at the bleachers, no principals, no student teachers, or somebody didn't never have a fight before and they steady trying to pick a fight with you. Go get some practice first, okay? Before you come over here, please go get some practice, okay? You are not gonna win like you think you will, all right? All right? That persona you believe is there all the time will fucking go out the window like you never met that motherfucker before. Rage will stand front and center. Remember that. Know that. And I may, just may, not have to touch you. And that depends on you. If you make it impossible for me not to touch you, don't bet on it. It's not a threat. It's just information. And you got a long way to go if you think it is. And again, it is not my problem. Do what you will. Do what you please. When it's time for me to play my role, I would do just that. Any other time is irrelevant for me. All right. My advice is in reverse. Oh, somebody got mad because you fucking turned down their advice. All right. Didn't I was just talking about that? They don't even know how to do something. Anyway. Yeah, they're trying to fight with you and have never had a fight. Never had experience with a fucking fight. So why the fuck you trying to fight somebody who had to fight all the fucking time? I don't like violence. I don't like violence. But I will be violent. Don't like violence. Don't want to be violent. But I will. I am open to being violent. If violence comes to motherfucking me, I'm not just going to crumble up. No more. No more. And even then, I didn't. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Hope this message blessed you, Scorpio, and you enjoyed it. Please don't take offense if that wasn't for you. You know it was for you. You know who it was for, okay? And it probably was me speaking the word you don't want to say, you couldn't think to say, not because you dumb or nothing. You just probably don't do violence either. But motherfuckers just always got to come trying like Billy the fucking bully goat, okay? The big bad wolf that they created to be bad. You really weren't supposed to be bad. Someone could like Taz as well. Someone could have been raised by their grandmother, turned out to be a hoe or a pimp, or just always in and out of jail. We don't want that for our kids, or at least me. I'm going to speak for my motherfucking self. I'm going to project here for a minute. Never. You know what I'm talking about. Some of us have to save our fucking selves for being victim to this shit you're steady trying to perpetuate. You got a fucking nerve to ever try to touch me with that shit. But yeah, anything you want in this reading to come true, Scorpio, whether it's good or bad, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. I've been waiting patiently for someone to get in that ass for me, 'cause I won't be free. JoJo's song, okay? I remixed it and sung it how the fuck I want, okay? The smell of your perfume, I thought it was immunity, but now you come to me, and I can't believe you're just too blind to see. You would never get me. It's hard for you to believe. So stop and go away. You took my sunshine, my only sunshine. After spending so much of my life alone, you never know it, how much I'll hurt you for taking my sunshine away. I'll never leave him. I know you know that. That's why we are here. And I'm singing the blues. But I'ma wait and thank God in advance as God helps me hurt you. I'm not afraid to love my son out loud. I used to be because of the backlash. But if you really think about it, the backlash ain't got shit on how much I value my son. So I will leave you there standing looking stupid with that backlash before I ever turn my back on my son. Any child I have. And I didn't have to give birth to children to have the children I have now too. But you got away with taking them. Got away with taking them from me. But you will never, ever, ever ever take him from me. So enjoy it. But just know I am hurting you in the background. And I have no shame in saying it. It's not what you think. Witchcraft and spells. None of that. You know it ain't. I pray. I pray. I pray. I pray. I pray just like David did. When the Spirit of the Lord comes in on my heart, I will pray like David prayed. When the Spirit of the Lord wants to heal my heart, I will let him, and we pray. We pray, pray, yeah. We pray, yeah, like David did. We pray, pray, yeah. We pray like David did. So if you was wondering, there's your answer. Remember, your backlash is but a bit to that value I have in that kid. That gift is more than just a kid to me, all right? You wouldn't know that, though. I understand why. That's why you get offended. That's why you're sitting here offended. Opposed to filling my heart. You try to poison my heart. Try to steal my heart. I knew it was you all along. I've been knew. As soon as I called you a bitch. Well, here's another one. Bitch. Oh, no, I said that bitch. Right? Ain't that what just pissed you off? It caused all this bullshit. You rallied up a bunch of motherfuckers, but guess who's on my side? You saw it. Ra's name, I rally with E. So you came up against me, whoever you are, whether you're a Scorpio or not, feeling convicted of this fucking message. God is coming after you. And I am helping. But I only do what God wants me to do. Like Satan does. The motherfucker you think you work for and the motherfucker you scared of. Yeah. They ain't got shit on us. On me alone, on God alone. That's how big and bad I am. I am that mommy bear. I am mommy bear. I am proud to be. And how could you come up against that? Ever. Ask my kids. The other ones. Before he came. Ask them. Since you ask them everything else. Since you demand and command and offer everything else to them motherfuckers. Ask them. Why are they so important to me? That you gotta feel the need to take them from me. Or how important I showed them they were to me. That's why they were there still. To be taken. I showed them enough. I've done enough. And you are no fucking one to prove anything to. You should never fix your mouth to say shit else about me. I don't give a fuck how good it is. You lost the privilege to even utter my fucking name. And anyone, especially that one, connected to me. Scorpio. So I slapped your ass with my words, huh? I won't kill you with my sword. I won't waste time with my words, but all you will get here is this song. I won't make a peep after this song, so listen closely, 'cause all will be left is this song. You gotta be like, hold on now, hold on now. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, I was trying to mock myself. Okay, that's my rendition. I could do that to my song. Okay, what did you develop from that? Behoove me. Let me stop. Anyway, this was way too long. Okay, but we saved the best for last, right? God always works that way too. So when you thought God turned God's back on me, what did you find out? Behoove me. Somebody's butch. But let them tell it. They straight as a motherfucker. But they really homophobic. And their job was sent. They were sent here to kill, steal, and destroy, like the devil. Wasn't it here where I mentioned that verse and I didn't get to say what it was? Anyway, it says, what is it? 2 Peter or 1 Peter 2:5, if I'm not mistaken. Be sober and of a sound mind. The devil comes to, or it lurks around, looking to kill, steal, and destroy. Paraphrasing and stuff like that. Be sober and of a sound mind. They're trying to blame all of that shit on me. That type of shit too. But we ain't gonna go all the way there. I said what I said. I did what I did. I know what it is. I really do. I'm just waiting on the ball to drop. And if I were you, I would drop it soon, or allow it to drop soon. Okay? Because we are getting impatient and restless. We want to live our life in peace. We want to roll in peace. You ain't the one for me, bitch. This is the second time that came out. That's Kodak Black and Extinction, okay? Extinction is Spanish, okay? I don't know how to say it. So his name could be Maji as well, okay? Or they like, my nigga, Maji, my nigga, my motherfucking nigga, all right? How long this been, Scorpio, for you? Did you take over to read it? Anyway, I'm going to timestamp it, if y'all don't know, for each sign, so y'all could dive more into your individual sign that you want to look into, for whatever reason, all right? And if you don't know, I did a collective reading, how all Scorpios, or what pertains to all the Scorpios. I was trying to keep it all positive, but it ended up being negative, and I let it go there. I let it go. I let it go. I let it flow. That girl is gone. Anyway. So who gonna do something about it? Who gonna do something about it? I'm gonna leave you with that, okay? Ponder on that, please. All right. Again, I hope this message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Anything you wanted to come true in this reading or you get more insight about, I hope that happens for you and for you soon. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. I hope that you consider and decide to subscribe, join this tribe, Kingdom of God. We're able to hear through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And if you don't do anything, please like the video and may God bless you just for that. If you're OG here, God and God is still, what up, what up? Thank you so much for tuning back in and trusting me again to be your reader. Hope my messages blessed you today and they continue to bless you in the future if you feel like they do. All right. Kiss your kids. I love you guys. And you know who I'm talking about. Have a great day or night whenever you are watching this. Water signs, especially Scorpio. Bye. I ain't gonna even do it. I ain't gonna do it, okay? I don't have nothing.